G'day everyone. Just thought I'd do a quick update video on the Asimina Triloba. I checked in with these plants just after winter and noticed some frost damage on the Shenandoah, which is the Asimina Triloba on the right. And I decided that I was going to give it a couple of months just to see if it leafed out and just to see how well it was going to grow in this growing season. And if it was going to perform pretty poorly, I think it's time to replace it. And I spoke about how I was going to replace it with a seedling variety of the Sunflower cultivar. So hopefully it will be a nice strong growing seedling, and I'd like to get it into the ground as soon as possible so that the taproot can get established, and hopefully it will grow strongly. Now the one on the left is the Sunflower, and you can see that it's really put on a lot of leaf. It's had no dieback at all. It's got pretty good growth for this season, about that length, so maybe 3.5 inches, maybe 10 centimeters. I'm still getting a little bit of this chlorosis on the leaf, which is a bit of white, but I think that's to do with the nutrients not being able to be fully transferred from the roots to the leaves, and I think that's because the root system is still establishing itself. It's not very well developed, and it was probably in a pot a lot longer than what it should have been. So I think that's the cause of this leaf discoloration. But overall, the leaves are a lot better this year than they were last year. They were all curled up last year and looked very unhealthy, but this year at least I'm getting some nice big leaves. So it's looking healthier every year, and it's growing, so I'm very happy with the Sunflower variety. And now we'll have a quick look at the Shenandoah. Okay, hopefully you can see that. We had some dieback here in winter, and here, and also down here there was another branch that fell off. And this bottom branch, I didn't know that was dead, but it's gone as well. So the leaves are still getting that kind of small curl and deformation that I saw last year in both of them. So I think this would be a really good plant for the polytunnel here in Ireland. It's meant to have amazing tasting fruit, so I still think it's worth trying to grow, but I'm just going to be moving it somewhere warm. I don't think it likes being outside, unfortunately, or perhaps if you're in the UK you might be able to put it against a south facing wall in a protected position, and it might thrive there. But just for the conditions that I've got it in here in Ireland, and the cold weather that we've had, it's just not happy at all. So I'd like to try another variety, and just to see if I can get them both growing well. So there you go. I just wanted to do that quick video because I'll be pulling that Asimina Triloba out and planting in a seedling, and that basically concludes the Shenandoah trial here. Hopefully if anybody else is trying to grow the Asimina Triloba in Ireland, I'd love to hear from you, and if you could give me any growing tips. I'm working with a bit of a limited space here, but at least I'm in Cork, which doesn't get the very cold winters like we get in the Midlands of the country here. So that's one benefit. Alright,